There were nights I didn't tell a soul about, when the quiet was the loudest it had ever been, when I smiled through Sunday like I had it figured, but went home to a war nobody else could see. I was carrying the weight of things I'd never named out loud, wearing fine when fine was the furthest thing I was. And I stood at an edge I didn't know I'd reached, until I felt the ground begin to give. And I should have broken by every calculation I should have. I had nothing left to stand on, and the fall was already beginning. But something held when I had let go of everything. Something held, a grace I couldn't manufacture, wouldn't let me hit the floor. I was closer than breaking, closer than the edge has ever been. I was closer than breaking, but God was closer still. He caught me in the falling before I knew I fell. I was closer than breaking, but He was closer than I knew. He held me, He held me closer than breaking. He held me, He held me. There were seasons that I prayed and felt nothing, when the ceiling felt like concrete overhead, when I read the words but couldn't feel the promise, and I wondered if I'd somehow lost the thread. I've sat in rooms of people singing freedom while I was barely keeping it together inside. I've said I'm okay, I trust Him, to 1,000 faces, while something in me quietly slowly died. And I don't know how I made it through those winters. I can't explain the math of still being here. The only answer when I look back at the darkness is that someone never left, even when I couldn't feel Him near.
He was in the silence,
He was in the breaking,
He was in the breaking almost.
He was in the darkest Tuesday that I thought would be the last. I was
Closer than breaking,
closer than I've ever said out loud. I was,
closer than breaking.
but God, He never moved. He caught me in the falling before the falling became the end. I was,
Closer than breaking,
but He was closer than the break. He held me
He held me,
closer than breaking.
He held me.
God held me. If you're in it right now, if you're at that edge and it doesn't feel like anyone knows, if the silence is the loudest it has ever been and you're wearing fine when you're not fine, I need you to hear this. I've been exactly there, and He was there too. Not loudly, not with answers, just there. And He didn't let me break. He won't let you break either. Hold on. The broken and the crushed in heart,
He's near to them.
the fire and the water and the flood He walks them through.
Not around, I was pressed on every side,
But I was not destroyed.
I was not destroyed.
I was struck down, but I was not abandoned. I was knocked down, but not out.
I was close,
But not,
I was close,
but not broken.
not broken.
Not broken. God didn't let me break.
And He won't let you break.
closer than I want to remember. I was
closer than breaking.
but God, He never let me fall. He caught me in the darkness. He was there before I called. I was
Closer than breaking.
but look at me now, still standing,
Still breathing.
still His.
I was closer than breaking.
And God didn't let me break. He held me,
He held me.
He held me,
He held me.
and He'll hold you too.
He'll hold you too.
And He'll hold you too.
He'll hold you too.
He'll hold you too.